K Black Boxing. Here with another video. Terrence Crawford. Y'all know he has a fight coming up versus Felix Diaz. It's gonna be a tough fight, I believe. Um, it's gonna be a good fight as well. I know Terrence Crawford. I know he has two of the major belts at 140, and I know he would like to add more. I know he would like to become undisputed. I know he has the Ring Magazine belt as well as the WBO and the WBC belt. Ricky Burns, he has a belt at 140, and he's taking on. He's the. By the way, Ricky Burns is the WBA champion, and he's taking on the IBF champion, which is Julius Ndongo. So the winner of that fight would be the unified champion as well. And I know Terrence Crawford, he definitely would like to fight the winner of that fight and become undisputed. I know he beat Ricky Burns before at 135. So, but be that as it may, he still would like to. If Burns win, believe me, Terrence Crawford would like to fight him and become undisputed before moving up. And if Ndongo win, that'd be a good. Since he beat Burns already, since Crawford beat Burns already, if Ndongo win, that'd be a good. Because somebody he's never fought before, and also he'd be a unified champion. All the marbles it'd be two undefeated fighters at 140. All the belts would be on the line. For a person to be undisputed, which would be good. But we all know the major fight at 140 is Broner, the problem Broner versus Terrence Crawford. That's the fight at 140. I know, according to BoxingScene.com, Terrence Crawford said he would like to, he'd be interested in fighting Broner if he can still make the 140-pound limit. Although I know I've been hard on Broner before, you can check out my videos, and and I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I haven't, but I do know that certain fights, certain styles make fights, and I believe that right there would be a gold mine if both of those guys can fight. You know what I mean? That'd be a wonderful fight at 140. If Bob Arum and Al Hammond can set aside the differences, it's gonna be a phenomenal fight, man. I believe it'd be a phenomenal fight. I know AJ Broner got 2 losses. I know I call him lazy and don't take the sport serious and everything, but I believe if he fought somebody like Terrence Crawford, he's gonna rise to the occasion, and I believe you're truly gonna see one of the best versions of Adrian Broner's, period. I truly believe that. And it's going to be a good fight, man, because AJ Broner can box. He's slick. He even though he's flat-footed as hell, but he got a decent enough power. And he could take it. He got a chance. I know Montana knocked him down twice, but he didn't knock him out. Montana hit hard as hell. You know what I mean? So, man, it'd be a good fight. Like I said, a lot of things politics will have to play out. But imagine seeing Terrence Crawford, a unified champion at 140. Possibly, like I said, if we fight Ndongo next or Burns next, depends who wins it between those two. An undisputed champion. Fighting somebody like Adrian Broner, a brass, slick talker, charismatic. You can say what you want to say about the brother, but Broner is very charismatic, and he know how to sell a fight. Imagine him versus Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is humble and quiet, but also he can talk to. He don't like being talked bad to. But imagine a fight like that if Al Hammond and Bob Arum can work out the particulars and be on regular network TV. Man, a fight like that would do so many numbers, man, because I would love to see the press conferences, man, because I know they're going to go back and forth. Oh, man, that fight's going to sell. That fight would sell. Man, it would sell out, man. Where they put in Cincinnati, on my heart, the fight's going to sell out. Even if they put it in Vegas or somewhere else, it's gonna do decent numbers. Put it on regular TV, I can guarantee you, if I'm gonna guarantee you, it's gonna do millions. It's gonna do millions. You know, on regular TV. When you put it on NBC like prime time or CBS or Fox prime time, it's gonna do numbers. I mean, I can see it now. You know, but I just wanna talk about it because of what I read on BoxingScene.com. I've been thinking about that fight for a while, but like I said, all the politics gonna have to work itself out. The promoters, the advisors will have to work with each other. The networks will have to work with each other, and everybody's gonna have to come to the table and be real and just bang it out, man. I believe although Broner, I believe, is more known, so he's definitely gonna want to be like the A side or whatever, But if like I said, Crawford is already unified champion. If he do fight the winner between Ndongo and Burns after he fight Felix Diaz, if he can get past Felix Diaz, because like I said, it's a tall task within itself. He'll be the undisputed champion, so he's gonna bring a lot to the table as well. So, yep, it is what it is, man. I just want to talk about that for a second, man. And another video I'm gonna make, man. I know I said I was gonna make about the pure boxers, and I'm gonna make that. I said, and another one I'm gonna make about undisputed, the road to undisputed, or what it would be like if we seen an undisputed champion. That's gonna be in my next video, man. This K Black Boxing. Like, comment, and subscribe.